up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we had the day 2 group stage, group C and group D matches. So let's see what happened. Match number 1, Idents Thailand versus Omega Esports. Solid game 1 for Omega Esports. Ryzen played Fanny really well. Idents Thailand only getting 1 kill from game 1. Yeah, Omega Esports dominate game 1 and win game 1.
Now the target carry even managing to pick off the tower in the mid lane. Killing spree going over to E2 Max. Max onto Sun in the side. The Dawning Light literally doing no damage at this point as Chaknu finds the wall charge onto the hill. That's Anri gonna go down to Keldra. Unstoppable. Chaknu finds the 2-man wall charge. Monster kill going over to Keldra. They find 1, they find 2. IDNS is breaking apart and the crystal is going to fall in favor of Smart Omega.
Well, there it is. That was the moment he was waiting for, and it was actually...
In game 2, Idents Thailand fought back. Idents Lois played Fanny. He also performed really well. Idents Sun, aka Framzy, back in the day, MSC 2017, 2018, he called himself Framzy. Secure a maniac using Dairos. So yeah, Idents won, Omega Esports won, both teams tied with 1 point.
Shut down, double kill, triple kill going over the Sun.
Wow.
As the unstoppable streak's gonna be shut down. Maniac going over
And Aloys, and there you go. They do it. They take it 1-1. IDNS taking down Smart Omega.
the comeback kings from the Philippines have.
Match number 2, Orange Esports versus Impunity Cambodia. Game 1, pretty messy fights, fights everywhere. Orange Esports Valence did pretty well using 1-1. Yeah, eventually Valence managed to pretty much 1 versus 3, kill Boom and OP, and yeah, Orange Esports secure game 1.
Jumping on Mon. Numenon Blast going to miss completely, even with the flicker.
No.
Boom now in the backline. The knockout from the Lord. Gary secures it. And now the Blazing Duet comes out in the backline. Link picks off Gary. But Deja going to be taken out. But crossbow of Tang. OP finds Mon as well. But here comes Valence once again. OP not enough energy. But Valence is 1v3. He has to get out of this min in the back line. Still has execute. He goes on P. He does not. Oh, he does get OP. How does that happen? Min. He's alive! What? Jumping back in with the black shoes. He wants to find it, but Boom does a good job of keeping him alive.
Topside, though.
He will sacrifice his life over the iron as the crossbow of Tang gonna find OP, gonna find T as well. Valence with the double kill. Gonna pull him back. They find Senpai. They find Theta. They find the crystal. Orange Esports secures their first victory against Impunity KH.
In game 2, Impunity Cambodia used Johnson Karita combo. Valence Cho didn't go too well. His KD was 1 kill and 11 death. So yeah, the Johnson and Karita combo really helped Impunity Cambodia secure game 2. So Orange Esports won, Impunity Cambodia won, 1 point each.
Like he was contemplating it. Oh, he's going for it! He finds Mon in the backline! That's the charge down! They find the maze! That's the Petrify being taken out. Immortality already popped down. They find Gary, they find Mon as well. Min has to run away. OP not quite able to finish it off, but they're keeping the Lord alive. They're right in the base of Orange Esports. The crystal is exposed, and Impunity KH close out the game 1-1 against Orange.
Match number 3, Idents Thailand versus RRQ Hoshi. Ramela played this match from Idents. Lemon also played. He played in the gold lane. Yeah, RRQ win game 1. Solid game from RRQ.
Aloys already found his pick.
Yeah, he's R7, he's gonna get the 1v5 I mentioned earlier, but they're running away from him because the rest of RRQ is coming in. Ramela, Izzy has to run away. Lois and Sun are separated from the rest of their team, and now RRQ are just chasing them down. This is like a cat and mouse situation. Lois gonna be the first to fall. Double kill going over to Lemon. Getting out started that killing spree, going to RRQ, a wipeout on Idents Esports as RRQ Hoshi close out game number 1.
Textbook fashion.
Game 2, Ramila subbed out, Lemon still play, and he played Irtel really well. You know, nearly getting a mania at the end of the game, but Albert managed to, steal from Lemon. Yeah, so RRQ Hoshi 2-0 Idents Thailand. So yeah, with that alone, Idents Thailand got eliminated from MSC because of the rulebook. Even though if Omega Esports lose 2-0 to RRQ Hoshi, Omega win the fastest against Idents Thailand, then Idents Thailand win against Omega.
The game is basically over. RRQ Hoshi secured a 2-0 victory against Idents Esports.
Man, we saw it.
Match number 4, Orange Esports versus EVOS SG. To be honest, I was surprised with Orange Esports performance. Orange Esports, even though their fights is kind of messy all over the place. Again, Valence with his 1-1 did the job pretty well. Min getting a few good Atlas ulti. Orange Esports defend their first tier mid tower really well, so that EVOS SG have no space to make plays, to open a map here and there. So yeah, Orange Esports win game 1.
Going overextend, but right now he's going in. I think they're going to end this now.
Yep, the Fatal Link comes in, is not going to be doing too much. Valence is just completely ignoring the fight, focusing on the Crystal, and they will take game 1 against EVOS SG.
Game 1 for EVOS SG.
In game 2, again, Orange Esports get the Atlas. They banned the Digi, pick the Hellcat. EVOS SG learned their lesson. They banned the 1-1. Again, Min with his Atlas ulti making great plays, secure game 2. And yeah, Orange Esports 2-0 EVOS SG. So Orange Esports automatically advanced to the playoff with 4 points in Group D.
Gets a big point damage onto his Mon. He's going to be trapped out, but Sayla's play is going to cost him life. But a big Fatal Link coming from Orange Esports. It's going to catch them all. EVOS SG, they can completely caught off guard. And they're all dead. And it's going to be a wipeout for Orange Esports.
Match number 5, the match that we all been waiting for, RRQ Hoshi versus Omega Esports. Skylar play in this match, sub out with Lemon. The first game, Albert get his signature pick, Ling, Vin get his Franco. Yeah, RRQ Hoshi did pretty well, Skylar did pretty well with sniping. RRQ Hoshi dominate game 1 and win game 1.
Very oppressive, but the damage coming from RRQ Hoshi is just a little bit too much to handle, and Omega, they're falling like flies, but the overextension coming from RRQ is going to allow Kara to dish a lot of damage. He's taking a little bit more damage, but this is going to be the first blunder that RRQ has made. R7 is still going to keep it alive. They do take out Kara and also take down the Crystal, so RRQ Hoshi is going to be able to secure game number 1 despite almost losing a little bit too much.
Game 2, Omega turned to destroy RRQ Hoshi. Omega let Albert get his Ling again, but Chakno get his Kufra. Omega Esports win game 2, so it's tied RRQ 1, Omega 1. With that, Omega and RRQ move on to the playoff from Group C. Idents Thailand is out.
Skylar will be forcing a flicker as well. Vin is going to be first to fall. R7 trying to make a little bit more as well. Kelra forcing crossbow attacks. They need to back out. They have nothing as well. And this is going to be RQ trying to force a fight. But R7 taking a little bit too much damage. Albert shows with the Temples of Blade. Can they get the kill? No, they cannot. Ryzen with the Trunk and Clutch is going to completely negate all the last man standing. Not going to be able to do too much as Omega bounce back and tie the series against RRQ Hoshi.
The defending champions take it to a 1-2-1, really putting RRQ Hoshi in their place here in
Last match of the day, EVOS SG versus Impunity Cambodia. Last spot for playoff spot for Group D. Impunity Cambodia needed 1 win to move on to the playoff and knock out EVOS SG. Game 1, EVOS SG ban out Johnson. They pick 1-1. Adamir secure 10 kills without deaths. playing 1-1 really well. So yeah, EVOS SG took game 1.
Let go the Lord and focus on the team fight as well. It seems like it's down towards one final percentage as well. Boom, with the Storm, it's gonna get killed off with the Lord setup. And EVOS is gonna get it as well. A big dawning light coming from Impunity Cage. Won't scare him off, but the Lord comes in. But here comes Boom, getting caught out. He's gonna get it for a 7 as well. Dawning light comes in, but it's not enough damage. But Sailor from the backlines completely shuts down the backlines of Impunity, and they get completely wiped up. It's only up to Boom to hang on. He couldn't even do anything. Triple kill for Adamir, and the EVOS SG's ticket to MSC playoffs still lives as they take the first game against Impunity KH.
Huge play coming in from Sailor. Big brain play. As soon as
Don't worry for Impunity Cambodia fans, still one more game to go, but EVOS SG managed to win. EVOS SG picked Cyclops out of nowhere. Impunity Cambodia, they tried to play the split push strategy. It wasn't enough, and I think the Cyclops sealed the deal for EVOS SG. EVOS SG 2-0 in Impunity Cambodia, and yeah, EVOS SG move on to the playoff from Group D, and Impunity Cambodia will miss the playoff. So yeah, GG.
The overextension is gonna pay with a price, and now they're gonna lose a little bit more. Boom survives, backs out, but the death timers are kicking in. But Adamir will kill off another one. Double kill for Sailor, and Winter struggling to survive and bite it for one time, but they do have the Venus. EVOS SG, they muscle their way through. They get the 2-0 against Impunity Cage, and they are walking in towards MSC playoffs, whereas Impunity Cage will be eliminated from the...
Well, that's all for day 2 of MSC group stage. Next, we have the playoff. We know the playoff teams now. 14th of June, we'll start the bracket determination matches. Best of 3. Yes, the bracket looks like. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Stay safe.